minutes, you won't need that.
Hope
Right.
so.
So what's your name?
Karen,
Karen, and you've got pain whereabouts?
back and hips. I've got degenerative discs, sciatica,
Right,
and wear and tear in my hips.
right, okay. So we might have to let go of that term, degenerative. What does that conjure up to you? Like it's going to get worse and worse and there'll be no cure.
Yeah.
Yes, so we've got to let go of that idea. Every cell in your body can heal itself. Yeah, everybody. It's just about getting the energy into the cells, getting the waste matter out. If you can do that, if you can open up the energy channels, everything can heal. Right, so I'm going to need you to stand. Yep. And feel free to use your stick. And just point out to me where you get the most comfort.
In here.
In there, right. Awesome. Right. It's not awesome for you, but it's awesome for me, because I know exactly where we're working. Cool. So I'm stood at this distance, but he's using at this distance my hand to pull energy down from above the crown, down through the base chakra, out through the feet. Now before this happened, would it be fair to say that you were feeling not settled where you were living?
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't feeling like a home? Does
Yeah.
that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Taking the first cup of it away. It's like really using a cup, but apparently that's what they needed to do. The sound is going in and re-resonating energy. It's changing like the polarity of the cells. Just take a few steps forward, see how that feels.
A lot better. A lot better.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? All right.
So, not so achy.
No, so we should be able to get you 100% better. This is the thing. If we go back to that time where it was feeling like it wasn't your home, you weren't settled at all, it's almost like we don't want to put down roots, and so you've not been grounding your own energy, and you've been holding it there. And then there's also been this other little issue where there's been a situation that you should have got mad about, but you didn't let yourself get mad about it. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And so there's been like a double whammy in your system. Right, they're now opening up that chakra, which is the sacral center chakra. They're opening up front and back. Okay. Now, as they do that, you may get some emotional energy flowing within you, and that's fine. Just honour that emotional energy. Energy, emotion, E for energy, emotion, emotions. Our emotions are supposed to flow. We're not supposed to stuff them down and pretend they're not there. We are emotional beings. Sort of opening up the floodgates, okay, in terms of the energy that's able to come out now. What can you feel happening at the moment? Warmth, tingling?
Yeah, tingling round here.
Yeah, that's it. They're opening up like the whole thing. It's like it's watching a waterfall. Now, anybody can learn to do this healing. I've been doing it for 25 years. It's not hard. You as a self, you don't think what you're going to even do. I ask for the healing, and then the surgeons do all of it. That's why anybody can learn to do it. Now, that's the different one. Not done this yet tonight. All right, walk around a little bit, see how that feels. You're not using your stick.
Yeah, it feels a lot.
Isn't that a lot better?
A lot better, yeah. I've just got a few aches in my hips.
In the hips, yeah, cool. Right, so now if I get you facing the camera there, and I'll just work on the hips. Cool. Right. If you think about, as we walk, and I'm exaggerating it now, going from leg to leg, hip to hip, but we move from this to this, and I can tell you that the left brain is wired to the right side of the body, the right brain's way is wired to the left. And we're supposed to use both parts of the brain, so as we move, we're switching from one to the other, so it's like the logical and then the more intuitive aspects. And what's happened within you is you've sort of been stuck between a rock and a hard place, because this decision here has been painful, but this decision on the other side's been painful, and so you've sort of ended up not making a decision.
Yeah.
And what you've had is actually a dilemma. Whenever there are just two choices, it's a dilemma. And so you need to say to the universe, give me a third choice. I can't choose between these two. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And if you do that, basically all your pain's going to go, which sounds crazy, but this body is like a feedback mechanism. It's listening to our thoughts, it's listening to our chemistry. And if we can pick up its message, once we've got its message, so you can say to your body, okay, so all you're wanting me to know is, don't do this, don't do that, there's another way. All right, show me what that other way is. Then you wait for the universe to present that other way. Just walk around again, see how that feels.
Yeah, a lot better.
Isn't that good? Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that feels a lot better.